I want to start with the television show Lone Star. This huge critically acclaimed show.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. Everybody says it's going to be great. The critics, right? Even George Stroumboulopoulos.
Yeah.
I may be off on his name. But even George Strombo said, Lone Star, absolutely love it. My new addiction. But
He better go to rehab for that addiction because the ratings were so disastrous.
apparently Lone Star canceled after the first episode. And they've got, 13 in the can?
Something like that, yeah. And I mean, this is the big show. Fox's big show. They were pinning a lot of hopes on this being the replacement to 24.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a monstrosity of a dud.
Can I tell you
Horrible.
why it was?
Why was that?
Because the name is Lone Star.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, oh, do I want to watch a show about a Texas Marshal?
Oh, very good, yeah.
And I'm like, nah, maybe. And then it comes on and I'm like, what? What is this about? He's a grifter? Because it's about the guy who's got the double life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got two lives, and he says he wants to make them both work. But as I was watching the promos for it, I was like, so what is this show about? And why is it called Lone Star? And as a guy who is into this type of stuff, and into media, and into television, when I'm watching it, the promo for something, and I go, what the hell is this about?
That's a tough sell.
Then the casual observer's not going to be into it.
Well, and let's also not forget the fact that it was up against some wicked competition. The debut of Dancing with the Stars was the same night,
yes.
and so it killed it. But I mean, if the ratings aren't great, they can live with that. But these ratings, I think they got 4 million viewers, which is like,
abysmal.
I mean, cable shows get that. Put this in perspective. Boardwalk Empire, which, okay, much hyped HBO show, but HBO is a channel you have to pay extra for.
Right.
It's a niche thing. I mean, that got more viewers. They got like 5 or 6 million from Boardwalk Empire. 4 million for a network is like horrible.
To put it even to a better perspective, Jersey Shore's average viewership, 3 million.
Yeah.
So
I think it's higher than that,
yeah,
actually.
so it got around the same viewership as Snooki and Crew, which I think is a little bit cheaper to produce.
Just a bit.
So yeah, so what's Fox going to do with Lone Star? Are they going to take a break? They're going to retool? They could give it a different name and nobody would know or care.
When it's that much of a disaster, there's nothing they can do but fail it. Just pull the plug. The only thing they can do at this point is because it was such a shock. Generally they have, focus testing and whatever, so they kind of have an idea of how things are going to do or how they think they're going to do, but this totally blindsided the network. They say, we're going to air one more episode, and, and see what happens. And then probably that'll be the last we ever see. But what's really cool, though, is the producer of the show put out a blog post where he was urging everyone to be part of what could be the most amazing Hail Mary pass of all time.
Oh, really?
If we could actually pull it off and, get higher ratings next week, it would fly in the face of everything network television believes, blah, blah, blah. We could upset the apple cart. We could fight the system. We could stick it to the man. All you have to do is just watch.
And people were like, but it's against Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that's right.